I'll say it. First praise off the bat, the film's score. John Williams, you absolute madman.
Yes.
I mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one positive point off the bat. Yes, I am keeping
Same
tally.
job.
Even though how he does it, he just keeps writing.
He just
bangers.
keeps. He's done so much.
Oh,
Saying
the
John
pyramid.
Williams makes good
Oh,
music is like saying grass is green and water is blue or white or whatever.
I
it
was
is.
really hoping you were gonna say water is wet, so I could do the typical thing of, well, technically.
I don't want.
Water
Yeah,
is
that's exactly
not
why I
red,
didn't
you
say it. I
fucking
don't want to.
plebeians.
I didn't want to start
You
that.
better have not said it.
Also,
Don't get me off.
repeating
say
the point. Rest in peace. Is it Richard Harris who plays
It's-
Dumbledore in
Yeah,
this film?
Richard Harris. Rest in
Is
peace.
it
Ah,
I really
Alan?
liked
Which
him.
guy?
He was a good
I'm gonna.
He
I'm
would-
Gonna get, yeah.
he would not have
He-
done the so memed thing of.
That-
Oh god.
he does
Don't-
not.
don't
He doesn't.
make me do it.
Illuminator.
Don't make me
It's
do
the
it.
Illuminator.
Oh, it's the best character.
Yeah, it's the best go. It's Hayride. Way.
Hayride. Do we have to bring up Peeves?
No, we don't have to bring it.
God, I
Considering.
hope not.
Oh,
Considering
let's not
they
bring
did
up
film it, I'm just gonna, and like it just genuinely wouldn't work for the film. I think
only
it
thing
worked.
Okay,
You know what,
nobody
disappointed
likes
about
Peeves. Nobody likes Peeves.
No. The main reason I'm disappointed about the Peeves thing is his actor.
Yeah,
He's-
they cast a really fun
hilarious.
actor.
He's hilarious, and it's a shame that all of his scenes got cut.
Yeah, I really would have liked to have seen these scenes, even though that probably won't happen. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but if you think about it, like the video games are so different from the movie.
Oh, so different, yeah. Well, until you get to the later ones.
Yeah, then they just try to copy the movie.
There's the
I feel like-
iconic
yeah.
jingle. Now to see the parallel universe that dwells in Harry's scar.
And that concludes my theory on how
No.
Harry Potter takes place inside Harry's messed up imagination.
Yeah,
Thank you
shut
for
up.
coming.
Just
Hell,
can't you just let a
Don't
film
do
be
it, dude.
nice?
Oh, look, it's Harry Melling.
I don't know.
Hey, look,
That's
it's
his
my
only
older
food
brother.
for a year. That's his only food for a year.
I'm surprised there's
Apple.
any
One
dust
whole
left in that
Sawdust?
staircase, considering how often I assume this happens.
He just
Yeah, if he does that,
collects
like,
all the dust.
If he does that
Oh,
every
yeah,
day,
he
then there's
does
gonna be
it.
less and less dust.
To be honest,
Maybe
it just
doesn't
gives
like-
him an excuse to hoover.
What if he knows that and only does it on certain occasions? Gives it time to build up.
That
No
actually
wonder
sounds
we
more
don't see a
plausible.
Hoover.
Yeah.
I would know.
Oh, now for the best line read in the film.
36, but last year I had 37.
Extra points for Richard Griffith.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that
He's
goes
so
under.
delightfully evil.
You know what? Screw it. I'm giving the film another point for that. I'm surprised that snake can read.
I never knew my parents either.
I'm surprised that Snape could blink.
Looking back, I don't really get how he can do magic without saying words, especially since he's an amateur.
Yeah, that
It's more
that
like-
doesn't.
like
I
they
think that's
said on-
just. Hey, bad one on the books, because that's world inconsistency.
What happened?
I swear I don't know. The woman in the glass was there and then it was
He
gone.
growls like a rabid dog. Such a good performance. There's no such thing as magic.
Ice magic.
Yeah,
It's spam.
they just try and slide into Harry's DMs, but the moderator that is Dursley deleted all their posts.
The Dursley Discord server. The DDS.
They don't have a Discord server. They have Facebook Messenger.
Oh my god, that's better.
Oh, no wonder he never got the message. Look at
like, when
You
you're a
got
kid,
36
I
letters.
still can't get letters. Oh, they're all
When I-
pre-ripped. They're all pre-ripped. If you saw that. If you
Is that a bad one on the film? Continuity?
saw that.
Are you willing to forgive it?
No, I wouldn't count it. I
To be
wouldn't
honest,
count it.
unless you're
did he
really
not-
looking,
Wait.
you wouldn't notice. Here we go. This scene.
This is where Harry starts to go insane.
No, sir. Not one
That's it.
Oh,
You fool.
Got
Owls don't
spiked in
rely-
the face.
Owls don't work in the postal service. They do what they want.
I'm surprised the fireplace isn't just full of owl shit.
I was wondering about that.
Oh my god, the letters
Oh my
were so...
Jesus
They were
Christ.
so forceful that they broke the wood. Knock knock, motherfucker.
It's the slinging slasher!
It's the slinging slasher.
It's the umbrella slasher.
Umbrella. This man's iconic.
They actually built, for later films, they built an animatronic head for Rubius Hagrid that the body double wore.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
Oh
it.
yeah, I've seen that in some shots. That is
It is
Wait,
terrifying.
seriously?
Also, Hagrid, you're missing your calling as a cake decorator.
Thank you.
That was a nice thing.
I mean, it looks delicious.
Yeah, it does.
If you take out the context that thing's been near his ass for God knows how long.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it.
Like,
that probably
Without-
enhances the taste.
without the hayride ass, that
adds
would probably
adds a
be
bit of
delicious.
an oniony texture.
Hey, you guys know why he can
Don't
use
give me
magic through
text.
his umbrella, right?
Who are you?
It's like a conductor thing.
Of course we do. How could you not be? My perfect
Those
sister.
freaking those mannerisms. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can tell these are
And they
professional
showed a really
actors.
good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's young Daniel Radcliffe.
And then there's like a young Daniel. He got better.
He got much
But-
better.
When
Yeah.
when you add the context that she was secretly jealous, this comes off really. This comes off as her trying to justify how badly she's tried her nephew. Yeah. Oh, he's got a pocket watch. Yes, lad.
Future
Classic.
Ginger, can you do me a favor and go back to the shot where Hagrid gave Dudley the tail? You can see the like animatronic head or something.
This is the first time I've ever been hearing about an animatronic Hagrid.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it there.
If they desire.
Yeah.
It's just a giant wig and an animatronic face. I don't think in these films they moved, but especially in there's footage from behind the scenes of Prisoner of Azkaban where you can see it in the Buckbeak scene.
Okay, I gotta ask, is a white man wearing a turban offensive?
Well, be thankful he's not
No.
wearing, you know, blackface.
Nah, it's not really.
I mean, Harry's got the glasses.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
Hagrid's
Is
just
this a
big.
giant set?
Yes,
Hagrid's
this was a giant set.
Did they built all of this?
Yes. I don't think they
That's
built the
still
tops
really
of it.
impressive to me.
Yeah, I think some's digital for obvious reasons because
Yeah, I've
Nothing-
been on this street. I've walked along the street because they've preserved it.
Yeah.
That
The-
is
They're like salvaged.
This and the Great Hall is like two sets. Oh, there's Hedwig early on.
I don't know if it's me, but I feel like this street's a bit way too tight. Like it's way too narrow.
Well,
It's
welcome to Britain. There are legitimately
Yeah.
some streets like this. Yeah, you get it mainly in areas that keep a lot of the old architecture. Because before cars, you used to walk everywhere, so the streets didn't need to be really wide. Oh yeah, how
I didn't-
long have they had this bank account to accrue this much interest?
Didn't think your mom and dad would leave you with nothing.
Actually,
Well,
now I think
Harry's
about it,
11.
how did James and Lily ever get that money?
What if the money in there is actually their life insurance?
Yeah, it might have
Oh,
been.
That makes more sense.
It might have
I was
been,
thinking,
because think about it, they were fighting Voldemort, they would have taken out life insurance.
Now I think about it, James and Lily. They were only 20 when they died. They were 20.
Were they?
Yeah,
I thought they were
20.
older.
They were
Wow.
only
Like
20.
that's fair. That's scratching the surface.
That is
the
1
surface.
year older than I am now.
I
So,
remember
so
seeing their-
let's
the-
put
the
that under a bad
gravestone.
one for the books. That is way too young. Fun
I've-
fact, in the studio tour in London, they have a reconstruction of the Ollivander wand shop, but every wand case has a name on it, and those names are all of the crew that worked on the films throughout, like, the years.
That's
That's
nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Also, I've been through
And then-
this process at Florida, and it's bullshit because they gave me a Weasley wand.
I actually did get chosen in the Universal
Yeah,
thing
same.
for it and got an original wand. Like it didn't. Like I even checked, and it wasn't any character wand. It was an original design.
Did
it's actually kind of cool about some of the wand lore and what the actually inside of it. Like,
Yeah, it's
like
hollow.
a phoenix feather.
A phoenix feather or a unicorn hair or dragon heartstring. Yeah. What ballsy fucker looked at a dragon and said, "Yeah, I'm putting your heart in this stick." I want a movie about that.
I want to meet him.
I mean, props to JK for all the creativity.
Yeah.
Okay, is that a reluctant good for the book?
That is a reluctant good, yes.
Don't even
Oh, yeah.
try to
What
explain
the-
this
what the-
sheltered kid who's never used the train system in his life.
Is there?
Seriously,
Also, yeah,
Harry's
Hagrid, you're not allowed to do magic, but just apparate. Yeah, why not?
Nah, he's just using Batman's trick.
He should be able to apparate. Nah, he just left him
Just a
at the
bad
station.
point for both
Nah,
of them.
Yeah, bad.
Like,
So,
like
well,
this is probably his first time being in King's Cross Station.
it's probably his first time seeing a train. The most
And I thought you were
unbelievable
talking
thing
Universal.
about this is that window was open and their hair is not blowing all over the place.
hey, guys.
No. The
Also, yeah,
one with
keep an eye on which direction Ron's hair is parted to.
Oh,
Yeah.
this would be interesting.
The what?
There! Whoa!
Oh, yeah, we gotta change.
Wait.
That's a bad
Wicked.
movie.
So it's a way to tell that. Oh my God, they do sweets.
No thanks.
Yeah, I don't know what you were
It's a
talking
corned
about the
beef
whole window
sandwich.
thing.
That does not look like. It looks like a heart.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this. I'm sure Harry had good intentions, but honestly, just pulling out a handful of galleons in front of I would have felt terrible. It's
Yeah.
from a
Yeah.
low-income family, and Harry's just like, "Hey, I got money. I'm gonna take the entire lot."
Yeah, I would have just like picked one of each, not the entire thing.
Yeah.
Up, catch it,
Yeah.
catch it. They're delicious.
Honestly,
No, don't. No.
Oh,
What a wasted
that's-
chocolate.
Oh!
That
I
dough
thought
was
you were
not there
talking about
before.
the elephant in the room.
Let's see then.
I thought you, or should I say, the rat on the lap.
That is disgusting in
Context.
context. Oh, they still have this, and that flooring is actually stone.
Real the ceiling.
Oh dang.
They built like a stone, proper, with wooden benches and all that, and they still have most of it.
Oh.
Also, there's the points tubes that never become relevant.
That scene with Hermione back there just makes me think she's one of those people who would point out every green screen effect.
No,
in a
that's
movie.
me. I'm gonna be
Why?
doing that through this franchise.
You know, that's not the
If
real.
you do that, I
That's
will
not the
find
real
a
effect.
2x4. I will be
That's
And
not
I
a real
would
background.
actually
That's
real
green
candy.
screen.
But like on set, that is all real food.
Yeah, I know that. It's obvious.
Yeah, and it got really bad really quickly.
Yeah.
Probably because of the studio lights.
And then they replaced it with plastic for other scenes because they learned their lesson. What is on the edge of those
Well,
pork
trial and
ribs?
error was put in.
Is it pork ribs that we just passed by? I swear it's marshmallows on the end of those bones.
What's he teach?
Man, I,
Look, you can see it on the bottom of the screen there.
yeah.
Welcome to Hogwarts. We hate all you Slytherins. Piss off.
It's a death camp.
Even
Ah,
second-
yes, the
even-
best actor. There are a lot of best
Rickman,
actors.
Alan Rickman, that's his name.
Alan Rickman.
Pour out, Alan.
The goat.
Pour out one
Rest
for
in
Alan
peace.
Rickman.
Yeah, I think he's
You're
getting in
lucky.
trouble for that.
Miles here.
No, you're allowed to use
Ah,
magic
get-
anytime. You're just not allowed to use it outside
Oh
of the
god, Mail's
castle.
here.
Get your umbrellas ready. Believe me.
Trust me.
I read
Remember
about
all.
this.
Also, I found someone pointing it out recently.
The only problem is.
He's the only one not wearing the robes.
Hey, Ron.
Oh yeah. No,
That's
no,
what
no.
he forgot. He forgot to put his robes
Oh,
on.
he forgot to wear his robe. Oh, that's actually pretty clever. I didn't even notice that until now.
Props to you, Columbus. That's a plus point.
Credit to Neville. He's the only one that flew up at the whistle.
I think that might have been more just his broom. Somehow his broom was like panicking from the
Oh,
whistle.
yeah, 2001 dated CGI.
Oh yeah!
Oh, wow.
Look,
me.
wow.
That's the start, guys.
Look at this! It's near PS1 level. Woo! Whee!
Almost PS2.
No, no.
That wicked guy.
When you look at the actual PS1 game for this franchise, you would say it's more close to PS2.
What?
It's more PS2. Ow! Oh god.
I
Jesus Christ.
can't see the pixels, so yeah.
Okay, is that a bad or is it just a charming?
I just like
The
PS1 texture.
the CG,
Yeah, the CG. Is it bad or is it just charming?
it's
I'd say
just
some parts, but it's just charming.
plus it moves so fast that you'll probably forget it's by the time.
Hey,
it's
that's
over.
swearing, Malfoy. We do not tolerate that language in this school.
I think I'll get some for
Language.
No, Dumbledore
We
just
have to
appears.
get
Were you swearing in my fucking school?
Do you see how graceful that was?
Oh, he's a good boy.
It's fluffy. It's fluffy.
It's a good
Fluffy,
boy.
my favorite.
Ah.
I think
It's
he
kind of my favorite creature.
I think he actually would be Fluffy to pet.
Yeah.
You ever wonder how?
How strong are these kids to like?
Either that or Fluffy's just on his off day.
You know, I know it sounds really stupid, but my favorite addition is that the longest Quidditch game was about 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because
Yeah.
that seems incredibly like
We've been practicing.
unsafe.
How did it
I
go
don't
through?
know.
I think-
don't
I
know.
think
It's
they
like a
take
throwaway-
breaks.
It's like a throwaway joke.
They should.
Feels like a throwaway
A
joke.
halftime.
Even just a toilet
Still,
break.
though we're joke or not, I still really
Like football's got halftime. A 3-month Quidditch game needs like a weekend.
Harry, you forgot the swish and flick, you fool! Yeah, and the only thing it was doing wrong was just like hitting the feather.
Here, everyone.
I don't know if it was
doing like
or
a
just
10-hit
whacking.
combo to that feather.
Fatality.
You can't go in. Don't you want to know?
Jesus Christ.
Dumbledore said panic, we're all gonna die! Ah!
Everyone will please not panic.
Dumbledore said panic, we're all gonna die!
There's this one shot that scared me in this scene. That's when Hermione goes to one of the sinks and then she just quickly shuffles and then this like giant club smashes down on one of them.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta see this. It still really kind of freaks me out.
No, I mean, I'm not kidding though. Daniel Radcliffe kept breaking his wand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he kept using them like drumsticks.
I mean, I would.
I would too.
He went through over
Yeah.
100 of them.
To be honest, can you
11.
blame him? How wedged in there is it? That is like in the bone. That is in the skull.
Stuck in.
Oh, that's
Either
awful.
That or it's just
Oh, this got
Harry,
hurt.
Harry, don't. You're gonna get some brain goo.
Even if it is against Slytherin.
Did he like shoot himself in the foot for this scene?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a thing called acting.
If
I
you
do like
need
that,
to, if
honestly.
you need to do physical injury, then you're not that good an actor, are you?
Blood? Listen.
Nah.
Just take a giant shit over every method actor.
Hey, who's got
Also,
a Glock? I want to reenact the finale of The Rooms.
oh no!
I honestly look forward to the Quidditch scenes in the Harry Potter movies.
They are good. It's a shame there aren't many of them.
Yeah, they pretty much.
Also,
stopped
can we
after,
just acknowledge this is hella cheating? No, I know he got it from McGonagall, but at the same time, it's like you're giving the newest player the best football boots, while the others just get like the school one.
I just noticed another thing. This is like a day before. He got it a day before the match started or something. This is
No, he got
probably
it the
his first
same
time
day.
use-
He got
Oh,
it the same day.
That's worse.
Yeah, that's
This is
worse.
his first time
Oh.
using new equipment.
And you're
He's
giving
just
him a
going-
faster
No,
boot.
McGonagall. No, McGonagall.
He didn't have time to adjust.
He
Jeez.
just flew a broom once.
Yeah, that's a
now
bad
he's
one on the
gonna-
book. Yeah, natural talent can only take you so far.
I'm pretty sure genetics aren't in play of this.
No, don't
Because
you
if that
see?
were-
Quidditch skills are in the balls.
They're hidden in the testosterone.
Yeah. It's like Devil May Cry. Ideology is stored in the balls.
It is nearly 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, did you know that's a green screen effect?
Hey, did you know that's a green screen effect? Hey, did you know that shadow is CGI?
Nice, clean game.
I will.
A
read my
nice
hand
clean
to this
game.
screen.
A
I
nice
swear.
clean game.
Yeah.
He's got the snitch! Harry Potter receives 150 points for catching the snitch!
Gryffindor wins!
Professor
not
Snape is a
upset that.
Hogwarts
They should
teacher.
not
Hogwarts
accept that.
teacher or not, I know a spell when I see one.
Do you also not know a counter spell?
You've got to keep eye contact. And
Finite Incantarta?
Neither was Quirrell.
Now you listen to me.
Like, I get it, they have heavy
Quirrell.
bias against Snape, but it's like, come on, you're meant to be the logical one.
Yeah.
Dangerous. What that
Yeah,
does is
she is.
strictly between Professor
Yeah,
Dumbledore
despite being logical,
and
she
Nicholas
had more bias in that scene.
Bad book point. You idiot,
Tired
Hagrid.
of anything
Christmas!
Give it up for Christmas, everyone! Christmas in August.
I don't get why Wizard's chess has to be a thing. Were they just angry with normal chess? Like there's not enough destruction here? I want to have
We
to
have
buy
to
a new
make it-
set every time.
We have to make it magical. Maybe
Like,
we
I
You
get-
have to be
assemble
better than the Muggles in every way.
I get that they have the Reparo spell, but kids don't know that.
Maybe the pieces come with repair charms built in.
Hmm.
Like they repair at the end of every game.
Possibly.
Most likely.
Knight to e5.
Man, most of this is just stuff we're filling in as headcanons.
Yeah. Well, that's a bad
Should
point
we
on
put that-
JK because she never explained it.
Queen to e5.
Yep, bad points on the book.
Irrelevant thing, I do
Oh,
like the
wait,
character
hold on.
trait that- I like.
Hold on, that's foreshadowing
Wizard
because that's the
chess.
queen taking the knight, right?
Change of plans. My parents decided
Yeah.
to go to
And then,
Romania.
And then in the end, Ron is the knight,
Studying dragon
and the queen takes him.
Although, I'm not sure if that detail is referred to in the book, so it could just be a point for the movie.
I'll give that a point to the film.
I still do like the character trait of Ron being good at Wizard's chess. At least he's good at something.
Bad influence on her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not good at many things.
A
Which,
hidden potential strategist.
but then they never
not
follow
alone.
through with that.
Yeah, exactly. Points away from JK.
Let's just add another one on for treating Ron dirty.
Damn it, Joanne.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
11.
just give
He's
just
11.
just give the 11-year-old boy an invisibility cloak. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. He knows
Yeah.
where the
He's
girls' toilets
responsible.
are. He knows where the
He's
girls'
just been
toilets.
He's
I mean,
just been
in the
exposed
next
to
movie-
magic. Sure, he'll take care of himself.
I mean, in the next movie, he's gonna be frequently traveling to the girls' bathroom.
Well, hey! How did he get in? Like, did he remember the Alohomora spell?
But that would imply Harry used a spell.
Yeah, how dare he use a
Yeah,
spell
but
in
you
the
can't
first
do that. It's just his first movie.
Also, what the? It's
Who will use this?
it's the book embodiment of Dumbledore's anger.
It's
Oh, yeah.
portable Dumbledore.
It's Paul Dumbledore. How did you put it with Dumbledore?
How dare you open this book without my permission?
Harry, you put your name in the cover of fire.
I kid you not, as a kid, I really thought a hand came out of the mirror and touched him on his shoulder. I didn't clock that it's his own hand.
I see that you, like so many before you, have discovered the
The hell are you doing here?
How could I be so
I think so.
stupid?
Oh no, look.
I
That kid next to them is just like, please shut up, I'm trying to read. But time for the best animal character in the franchise, and yes, that includes the half-elf, because fuck Dobby! They got caught out at night visiting Hagrid, so their detention is going out at night visiting Hagrid.
I
Go
get
out
no
of night, you stay
punishment.
out of night, no exceptions.
But yeah, Malfoy can't do spells.
Hey look, it's
We just
liquid
haven't seen
mercury.
it.
Are you sure that's Mercury?
I'm gonna give another props to the film for the set design.
This
Yeah,
actually
it's
looks like a forest.
This is really good. Also,
I put foundation over it.
how is like, why is Voldemort like doing that? Is he just being
He
theatrical?
doesn't need to.
I mean,
his whole thing is snakes, and he moved like a snake there. So
there you go. I am fully willing to admit that Voldemort is definitely the sort of character to needlessly do that shit for the bonus points.
And to think, I've been worrying about my potions final.
Well, you should. Study, Ronald.
Just play him a bit of music and he falls straight to sleep.
Oh no, why would you say that? No.
that's like the third time.
This is about the
That's
Philosopher's
not
Stone.
detention. That's what she was all about.
I like it.
Someone's going to try and steal it.
The immediate thing would be detention, because that is stuff you shouldn't know about.
That's not their business. Keep them out of it, McGonagall.
She should have immediately sent a thing off saying, okay, some of the kids know about the Philosopher's Stone, which means there's an information leak.
I think we can put this up to a bad point for the book.
I love this scene.
Oh,
Man,
God.
this thing's been going by so fast.
Forever.
Yeah, we've been here like nearly 2 hours already.
But it feels like nothing.
Big balls Neville
Man.
coming through.
Expected you, Potter.
I would have
Man,
loved it if
imagine-
he specifically found a swivel chair just to have like the toads
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
was about to say that. Like, if only the common room had a swivel chair. Don't worry, your time will come, Prince.
Your time will
The fact
come.
that I think. Reggie. Ruby
Hoggy, Morty,
Oh, no.
Hogwarts. Wonderful place to explore.
To relax. But we'll sulk in the sun, that's it! Devil Snare hates sunlight.
Oh,
I'm not even sure if the whole area can do a spell thing. And
just saying, gee, it sure is fortunate that all of these tasks play to the character's strengths.
it's
No,
like Dumbledore
no.
saw the future and said, I'm going to make it
Ron,
suitable
he's
for
the
all.
youngest. Ron, just because he's the youngest teacher in the century doesn't mean he's necessarily good. I do like that each of these scenes like play the character's strengths.
It makes sense from a film perspective and a writing perspective, but at the same time, it makes no sense from an in-world perspective. Why the fuck would the teachers do this? There is no need to put your lives in danger like this.
Yeah, you can
You
just
can
stay
just
on the
like stand
sidelines
behind
as
the
a...
pieces.
Yeah, you can just stand behind the
Just-
pieces. Like,
And just make
Ron,
it
get off
move.
the horse.
Like, this
What's
is
the
so
other in the first
extra.
place?
You then,
He's-
D5.
You know what? I think
how
that
did
don't
they
really
know
get
which one he was pointing at?
What do you mean, you there? If realistically speaking, if Ron just said you there, nothing would have happened.
Meh. Harry and Hermione fully take the place of their pieces, but Ron just sits on the knife.
Yeah, I'm
piece.
surprised that horse didn't have someone on it.
I mean, the actual. These pieces have someone on it.
No,
but
then
the
again,
actual-
it is pretty accurate to chess that you fear the queen. It wasn't a thing in the book because he just like stood like all the rest of them, and when he got taken, he just got bitch slapped by the queen. And I'm not sure which one I prefer. I don't know if I like the horse getting stabbed and him getting knocked off, or him just getting bitch slapped.
The bitch slap is fun.
Ron, there is no need for you to. You can get off the horse.
Please.
Yeah, like the
You can
piece
get
is
off the
already
horse.
moving.
Like it
The piece
makes
is already moving.
it makes
You can
sense.
get yourself heavily injured.
It makes sense in the book because there wasn't a horse.
But this just looks stupid.
This is
This
like
just makes it
you.
look dumb.
You could just send the horse in. You could pull a Yoshi and just send the animal in.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, you've had your cool moment. You can
Let's-
get off now.
Let's just put
Jump
that in a
off.
bad for the film. Because it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Right, let's get ready for this stunt double moment.
Boom!
Fatality.
Aha, Snape, I've caught you!
Next to him.
Aha, Snape, wait, Snape, when did you start wearing a turban? Why doesn't Quirrell just, like, cast Avada Kedavra? Harry's not a threat to him.
Muttering his little counter curse.
Harry's like a kid, he's just standing there. It's not like he can do anything.
Danger to me, right?
Like I said, Voldemort just refuses not to be theatrical and is like, yes, now we explain our evil plan to him. But, sir, we can just kill him. No! The plan needs to be explained and I need to see my rival once again.
Your rival? You've only known him once, and it was a baby.
He's the one who put me in this state. You couldn't kill a baby. Stop pushing your shame onto me. Quirrell, shut it! You don't understand. You do not understand the importance. There's a prophecy, Quirrell. A prophecy.
Hold.
Tell the truth.
Oh my god, he's a Lego minifigure in real life.
Whoa. To be honest, I think that's what they did with the minifigure. Odd detail, but it's like, okay, Quirrell is burnt by Harry's touch, but not his
But he's-
throat, apparently. I think it's like a deliberate act. Which
You can
means
touch
Harry
Harry.
commits murder instead of manslaughter.
Harry,
He's 11!
He
can
still
touch
gets
Harry,
tried
but
for
you
murder
can't
instead of
touch-
manslaughter. And that's a film thing. That's a bad thing on the film. They made Harry a murderer instead of a manslaughter.
wait, how is it in the book?
Well, it's just in the book that just by touching the skin, he starts to disintegrate.
Ah.
Instead of directly just his palms. Also, that terrified me as a kid.
Yeah, doesn't it really?
Yeah. It still kind of freaks me out.
Yeah,
Drops
that
too,
is...
Warner Bros.
That, like...
Points for the movie.
There is
Lots of points
worse
for the movie.
things in the next film. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that another week.
Here we go.
Philosopher.
Here's the thing that really freaked me out.
Apparently it gets destroyed, but I don't know.
He was a Horcrux?
No, I think it was just the remaining fragment of the main soul.
I know.
But,
technically, that would make him a Horcrux. It's still a part of the soul.
I like
the
to imagine
conscious
that.
soul.
I like to imagine, little headcanon, what happened there was when Voldemort's soul went through Harry, the Horcrux in Harry sort of activated a little bit and knocked him out.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Why is she
It was a
still friends with
reward.
Why is she? Yeah, that's the point. Why is she still friends with them? Like, she's known them for, like, at most a year, and they've endangered her life multiple times.
She has said at one point, God, stop getting yourselves into trouble. Something bad will happen.
He's announcing the victors, but I'm calling bullshit on what happens next. It is completely unfair.
72 points. Slytherin house.
I mean,
They are so deprived of, like, appreciation that they actively celebrate something as small as winning the House Cup.
and in the
What's
end, it
gonna
doesn't matter.
happen?
Yes,
What kind of significance does the House Cup have anyway?
I
have no
call bullshit on... Even Snape's like, wait,
No!
Okay,
No, Dumbledore.
Okay.
you
No,
can't just-
piss off. Piss off, Dumbledore.
I mean,
Piss
he
off,
deserves it.
Dumbledore. Slytherin earned that reward.
You Dumbledore. I hate you so much. You're so irresponsible. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I feel kind of sorry for myself for voicing you after. Jesus. And I'm
Well,
still
that's
going
ju-
to because it's funny.
That's just because you've got a sore throat. Well, it's like, okay, he could stay at the Weasleys. They somehow have the salary to afford kids, and you know Molly Weasley would be all for it. She basically adopts him in the second
Yeah,
book.
Molly Weasley loves her. In the books, Harry and Molly have a really strong relationship.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
almost
it's
like
not
Molly
gonna get-
Weasley. Oh my God, Molly Weasley is JK's self-insert. Oh no! I've ruined that character.
You
Stop it.
And I just stumble across it right as the film ends. Yes!
You ruined one of the best mom characters.
So, thoughts on that film and how it compared to the book?
Yeah.
He
spent so long to send in the book.
So the tally I've been making, good points for the film came out to a 6 points in favor of the film, 5 points.
6 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah, 5 points against the film. So the net total is 1 positive point to the film.
Ouch.
And I think, in fairness, we were being very, very, like, harsh to the film.
Yeah.
We should have been more
Yeah.
harsh on the book.
No,
That's
we were
true.
very harsh on the book, because in the good points for the book, there is 1 point. 1 point, and that was for the creativity. In the bad for the book, 8. 8 points.
Oh god.
So the net score is +1 for the film, -7 for the book.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean, I mainly grew up with the 4th one because that's what I used to. Yeah, and I used to watch it a lot, like when I was like 4. Or 5 or something.
My favorite
It's
film.
always been-
We'll get to my favorite film, but yeah, the first one. It's got problems. It's got issues. You know, the janky CG, the child acting is not. It's not the worst. By far, not the worst.
Yeah.
And some of the
Yeah.
actors do great jobs, but
And they get better.
But
they get
yeah,
better.
it's
Because they
Like, my
have
favorite
less
movie-
involvement with JK. They're
Yeah.
just like,
That's
it's
true.
just other people taking the books and making it better.